is the one that I want to play. And they're getting into it. It is going to be a riveting game of Palu and Min Min going on game one here. Juanpi versus Zeed. Battlefield of the small variety. Game one.
I said today's lesson of the day was spacing, right? I was not wrong. We got Min Min on the fields at this point here and already doing what Min Min does best. A little bit more of a like moving Min Min, which I like to see too, right? A lot of the times players just kind of stand there, left, right. But if we're jumping and doing it, we're adding another level to this boss fight here. Juanpi already taking a little bit of damage here, as now we're going to try and find a way in. The back air into the dash attack is certainly one way to do it, but honestly what Juanpi's doing really well is following a lot of these aerial drifts with the back air. It's looking really good. Palutena does that very, very well.
And some really good pressure at the ledge as well. We saw Zeed take a lot of damage trying to get off the ledge, eating a back air for jumping in, but building that percent right back. Zeed's looking good. A lot of really good options here. Maybe a bit of a big swing with that Megawatt, but that Nair will do it just fine.
Yeesh, the Megawatt always so good, especially on a lighter character like Palutena here, but it's not phasing Juanpi at all. I love how we're going for the double dip too. Feel like we haven't seen a lot of super crazy edgeguard play all day and actually all tournament. So it's nice to see somebody actually going for it though. Gotta talk about Zeed though. Zeed flying here, knowing the exact timing on the down air to be able to still grab the ledge with the arm as well. I know a lot of Min Mins feel like her offstage game isn't too great, but honestly Zeed playing extremely well at this point. There's the auto reticle, and there's the stock, and there's where people say Min Min's not that great off stage.
That was a very important auto reticle there. Love that idea. Kind of put that pressure on off stage without having to commit too much yourself. Okay, really good spacing for that aggression. I love that follow-up too.
Yeah, we're really trying to read where Zeed is going to. I love the air dodge by Zeed there, but to add pressure in, Juanpi trying to get the last hit in there, but that's only going to backfire here, giving Zeed another lead here. And honestly, Zeed can play however they want to at this point. There's the Nair into the dash attack, and now we have to play a different game to get around all of this.
Definitely. We have seen some good tools so far from Juanpi. The dash attack, the back air, kind of powering through the arms, but it does not work in disadvantage. Zeed putting the pressure on now. Ram has so much space, but the Megawatt is also such a big X factor.
I was about to say Megawatt was out kind of early at this point, but we're going to go right back to Ram and the Dragon Laser here still. Zeed, so much control over this character off stage here. Going to be able to get the Nair as punished, but it's not with the Megawatt, so it's not going to be just yet. The explosive flame, though, only the right hit of it is going to just chip here. Juanpi needs to find a way to get this edge guard right now, but how do you do so when Zeed has perfect placement on the Ram?
Right, well, we're seeing some attempts so far. A lot of back airs are involved, but already that big smash attack is going to clear the stage. Good response from Juanpi, looking for an edge guard potentially. Nope.
Yeah, gotta play patient at this point, right? You have to wait for the opportunity to come to you, but it will be the Palutena shield powering through the arm and all. Going at the last stock here, but once again, Megawatt is out with no good intention at all.
Definitely not. Any stray hit, even a Nair at this point may just do it. Already saw one miss. This could set up for a rough spot. The down air! Unbelievable answer from Juanpi. What a crazy comeback.
Yeah, I love that down air. That was like
huge.
the state down there. You're good. You're good. Sheesh. All right, what a reversal from Juanpi. Definitely got to feel good, though, too, right? I mean, it's very safe to say that Zeed had the advantage in their corner the entire time, right? It felt like even when Juanpi was ahead, he wasn't really ahead, right? So now we are seeing a little bit more of a composed Juanpi here. We're seeing the same matchup. I wonder if we're going to be seeing the same stage or if we're going to go a little bit bigger. I don't know, but I have to say one of the things that I'm noticing about Zeed the most is this control off stage.
Yeah.
And it's really, really good.
Definitely. We saw some really good options on and off stage, frankly, but it really just came down to a couple pivotal moments that kind of went Juanpi's way. And we're back to it here on PS2. A little bit of a wider stage, which I think is a really good pick for Zeed. We're already seeing it work wonders in this first 20 seconds.
Yeah, right. I mean, Min Min just wants space. She wants to go into her little corner and just kind of stay there here. Juanpi trying to get something started. Will be able to find 2 nairs here into the back air, and even catches the air dodge with a second back air. Potentially going to see stock loss right now. We know Juanpi is very, very good at this character right now. Finds another back air, trying to read the trajectory. That's why Juanpi's kind of jumping off, trying to see if we're going to drop zone back air. But instead, Zeed, once again, playing it very safe off the ledge, being a little bit tricky as well.
And honestly, gotta shout out, saving the jump. Really holding on to it. Big grab here. We got some powered up arms, and ooh, what a little combo right there. Still some extra sauce on there. Not quite finding the mark though. There it is. Unbelievable catch. Catching that jump, kind of reading it a little bit.
Yeah, the Dragon Laser there does wonders too, especially on teleport characters. If you're able to kind of find it, and if teleport characters are not immediately snapping the ledge, that's pretty much curtains at that point. Juanpi finding the landing fair here, but you gotta get something else started. Zeed holding on to this lead pretty well, but now we got to get some extra credit onto the board here. I mean, Juanpi already up 1. There's the nair in, and finds a couple hits of the arm, but still that sustained damage from Palutena. It's only inevitable as the explosive flame gonna be able to get that hit.
And it is the hit that matters. 31, not too bad, but probably not what Zeed was looking for. Trying to put this pressure on yet again, kind of going off to the other side, trying to find an opening with these arms. Not quite yet.
It's looking a little bit weird coming in at this point. The
Nice.
Ram, yeah, still, once again, this is such an awkward matchup at times, because once Palutena is able to get in, you're looking at something like this, right? The dash attack, the back airs, but then Min Min starts to get her way here too, but there is the down throw back air here. Still Zeed playing so well off stage. I've never seen a Min Min recover this well here, but there's the dash attack in, and once again, using the Dragon Laser, it is still very much even AG.
Yeah, down to the wire still. It looks very tense off stage, but Zeed is still, like I said, holding on to the jump, being very smart in the decisions off stage, and even holding down center stage. The offensive options are just so smooth right now. Big swing with the Dragon Laser and Megawatts on deck, as you may have said, with no good intentions.
Never a good intention when Megawatt is out, right? A lot of the times, Min Min players only really have it out when they know that the stock is inevitable here. I know what we're going to be looking for. It's going to be that Megawatt Nair. Good on Z to be able to hold here, but how long can you hold at this point? Palutena with no rage can definitely help, but is that arm into down air there as a combo? All right.
All right, some good use of the explosive flame. They have really been coming in clutch for Juanpi to kind of break up the action. Big throw from Zeed, though. I don't know. Gotta watch out for a big hit from the Dragon Arm now.
Ooh, Ram so good at getting players off the stage as well. Juanpi kind of stuck here at this moment, but here we go. We're going to be able to find the back throw and the stock here too. 87%, definitely not impossible, especially for a character with consistent damage and like Palutena. But look at this, back air, dash attack, and still going to be able to live it out. Zeed, dash attack right through the stage. I'm loving it, but now once again, AG, we're back into neutral.
Yep, back to boxing. The Megawatt is on deck. Again, the Nair, though, getting interrupted by Juanpi's Nair. This is a big grab, big opportunity. I like the offensive Nair, though, to try and make some space for the landing and back to the ledge.
Look at this, so much patience here. Oh my goodness, all right.
Patience.
That's not even Megawatt.
Right.
That was just the dragon head. It was like, hey, what you doing? What's scarier?
Between the dragon and the Megawatt?
If one was flying at you, definitely a Megawatt, right? Did you ever play ARMS?
I did.
I did too. I think there's a Twitch clip on my channel of me winning just from grabbing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. That's rude, frankly.
Yeah.
Poor opponent.
I can't believe just normal dragon head hit just like that.
Yes, and it was like so out of nowhere too. Just kind of one of those like moves that you throw out just to check, see what your opponent's up to.
Vibe check.
Yeah, and then Juanpi just got hit with it, and I looked during the freeze frame, and I was surprised myself. I was like, how did Megawatt move that fast? Wait, that's not Megawatt at all.
It was like just dragon head in the sparks there. All right, here we go. Back to small battlefield for this one here. Juanpi and Zeed now 1-1 here, as now we're going into the swing game. Wow. Honestly, we've been seeing close sets, but honestly, all of this damage coming out from Zeed, so consistent and so good.
Right, and we see that dash attack, which has been so good for Juanpi previously, finally getting shielded by Zeed and punished accordingly. Some big hits already, 96 and counting. Zeed looking a lot more comfortable on on this smaller stage than we saw in that first game.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think, too, when you think of Min Min, right?
Smart
Everyone
recovery.
has always called her the distance demon, so you would think on a smaller stage where you're unable to get that distance, it would look a little bit different, but still, Zeed doing all that they can to recover. It will work out.
Wow.
There's the Megawatt to the face. It's not going to be enough. Trying to snipe with the Dragon Laser and the Ram, and that's going to do it. Juanpi going to be falling to their demise, unfortunately, in this first stock, and Zeed looking very, very healthy.
Yeah, honestly, this is a very different Zeed. A lot of really good options just back to back to back. A lot of confidence coming in here. Trying to find a way down right now. This could be a very bad spot.
There are two things for sure in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You never want to be below or above Palutena,
Right,
and you
right.
never want to be above Cloud.
True.
Still, though, once again, 2 stocks to 2 here on small battlefields. Zeed, once again, going back into plan A.
Right.
Platform protects me from the aerial approach, and I just get to use the horizontal ground. So, once again, Juanpi trying to find a way in. It's looking so difficult. Down throw into the tech chase onto the platform. Double up air into the back air, and all we need right now is a drop zone back air to end it all. But Zeed, once again, this Min Min is amazing at recovering.
Yes, I cannot stress it enough. And honestly, all of the on-stage defensive options have been phenomenal too. Juanpi getting punished for like 3 different dash attacks in the last minute or so. Finally finding a new way in and really putting a lot of damage on, but gonna have to mix up the approaches to say the least. Nice. Stuff like that, phenomenal.
The amount of NLAD that Min Min's grab has, you can only just kind of like get a little bit nervous here. Juanpi going to be able to find the back air. Still, Zeed so good at recovering here. There's the Nair, can't find much else. There's the F tilt though, 140 on Zeed. Gonna be able to airdrop through, but unfortunately a scramble off stage is going to lead into an accidental SD from Zeed, but now they're looking to make it right back.
Ooh, the Dragon forward smash catching the ledge right there. The teleport not getting punished either, and a big neutral air. Big opportunity here for Juanpi. I love the up airs. So many hits.
Yeah, here we go at this point, right? I feel like that's the one thing that we've been missing from Juanpi. We've been seeing the back airs, right? But I have not seen the Palutena Pain Train come through. And speaking of painful, you're going to eat that Dragon Laser to the face, and that's a little bit painful here. I want to see those Nairs, up airs, the combos all the way to fruition. There's the drop zone Nair, but still Zeed very healthy to be able to live through it all. Down air into the grab of the ledge once again, but Juanpi now lined up to take this game 3, but look at this, Zeed still very much still in this. Here comes Juanpi though. There's the down throw into the back air and the game. That is going to be Juanpi going up in the set 2-1. Only 1 game left to win for Juanpi, but Zeed definitely not trailing far behind at all.
No, that was very close, although it was only a few percent on Juanpi's stock, but that was on a pretty important counter pick in terms of the stages, which I think Min Min for sure has more of a say in. I think it's definitely more important for Min Min to get that space. We saw it was so important on the counter pick for Zeed, so maybe we'll see a nice new change of scenery, maybe at game 5, but Juanpi, like I said, mixing up the approaches in a way that is so very important. Zeed's having a hard time adapting, but we'll see how it shakes out here. Back on Pokemon Stadium, to no one's surprise.
Yeah, same game plan, right? Chill underneath the platforms, wait for Juanpi to get an approach type of in, and punish accordingly. And already, Zeed going to be the one swinging out of the gate already with the percentage. Once again, though, gotta watch some of these grabs. As great as Min Min's arms are, they do have a little bit of end lag to them. And once Palutena is able to get in, we can definitely get something started here. But still, Juanpi now going to be on the trail end right now in terms of percent right now. Here's the grab from Min Min that is going to lead into the back throw. Trying to get something started here, but great timing by Juanpi to make it back to stage right now. Still, look at Zeed, still sharking to get this first stock, barely above 20, or barely above 10% at this point.
Right.
Juanpi now looking for just a way to get back to stage, but Zeed not giving him many options at all.
No, you have to get through the Dragon Arm, you have to get through the Megawatt and the Megawatt Nair as well. We saw a dash attack after some back airs from Juanpi, trying to use that shield and the invincibility. Kind of working out, but not too much damage to show for it quite yet.
Not looking too hot right now, but still, first stock has never gone off super easy in this set the entire time. So now Dragon Arm is out. I feel like I'm a little bit more afraid of Dragon Arm than I am of Megawatt.
Megawatt didn't even kill at 154.
Yeah, still very much. Throw it back in the arsenal here, but still, Juanpi doing a really good job of now slowing down the momentum, right? Kind of have to, right? When everything's starting to snowball out of control, but you're hanging out on the ledge a little bit too long. There goes your ledge invincibility. There goes your stock.
Right, especially after all that percent, 142 or so. Not going to make it back, going a little too deep after that air dodge, and it is dead even after a pretty rough start for Juanpi. Still staying composed, playing very well.
Yeah, you got to stay composed, right? I mean, Min Min is one of those like mentality test characters.
Right.
It's not only a matchup check character, but it's a mental check character as well. Still, though, both players swinging for the fences at this point. We're looking pretty even, but once again, Zeed always seems to be chipping on this damage ever so slightly here. Oh no! Ram into laser. Ouch!
And that was off of a very slick grab center stage, too. Really good option from Zeed and good coverage here. We see the Dragon Laser covering deep, the Ram covering the approach, and the damage keeps on racking up.
Okay, still neutral once again, going in the favor of Zeed right now. This is Min Min's home, right? So comfortable in the center of the stage right now.
Nice.
Here we go, gets the run-up grab, a great mashup by Juanpi. Definitely very doable here. But the dash attack onto the shield will be punished with the up smash. And once again, we are back to business if we're Zeed. You know what? Now we have Megawatt out because it's starting to become time soon to try and fish for the Nair. Great up smash on the punish on the dash attack in, but still look at this. Juanpi now starting to bleed out heavily here. AG, we might be going to that game 5. There's a Megawatt Nair. There's a game 5. Where do we go from here?
I don't know. A 2-stock is a bit of a statement, but I think there's something that's been very apparent after every single Zeed win, and it is a counter pick to a smaller stage. If we see that small battlefield again, if we see that confident Juanpi that we were able to see in games 1 and 3, it could be a different set.
Song choice?
Okay, that's also very important too. This one goes hard. I like this.
No, this isn't it.
Okay, well, we'll fight after. I don't want to do it on camera, but
fight outside.
Yeah, it's very interesting how much the stage has mattered in this dynamic, even though it's been close until that last game. I'm very excited to see how it shakes out. It's really just Zeed kind of picking the right options, finding these dash attacks that Juanpi is doing, and up smashing. Then we saw 3 or more up smashes in just that last stock. They've been so very important, but I know Juanpi can make the adjustments and come out on top. But it's anyone's game here in Game 5 on Hollow Bastion. Talk about a counter pick.
Yeah, this one's very interesting, right? I feel like this still allows for Min Min to do what she likes to do. Hide underneath a platform, especially in a controlled environment here. Juanpi already starting to take the chip damage that Min Min gives out here. Definitely not impossible. I think I need to see more of these like jump around back airs, but here we go. Juanpi gonna be able to find the triple up air, potentially going for the 4th one, but still, once again, the aerial drift on Zeed this entire time has been fantastic.
Ooh, okay. Nice neutral air. A lot of damage already, too. On to Zeed. Oh, big opener here. No big follow-up, though. Interesting.
Yeah, it's looking so weird now in the neutral because the neutral was really clean before both players, and now I feel like it's a little bit more frantic, right? I feel like both players just so desperately want their way in, but still Juanpi going to be able to find the landing forward air here. Can't land the down tilt. The second one, though, will hit. We are potentially on first stock point here, but Zeed, once again, so tricky at the way that it gets back up from ledge. It's looking real good.
Yeah. Nice little drop down back air as well. Like I said, those back airs and the dash attacks have been phenomenal from Juanpi in the set when they are timed correctly. A big grab, too, which Zeed has also been excelling at lately. Oh.
There's the forward air, the explosive flame not going to be enough. Zeed has done an amazing job of keeping the stock alive. The down tilt is going to send the other way because that's how that works sometimes. Right. And now Zeed stuck on the ledge once again, going for a very high risk, high reward option, and it's not going to be rewarded at all. Your stock is gone, my friend.
Unfortunately, it is all risk that time. Big neutral air here from Juanpi can start. I love the reversal to kind of keep the combo going on the stage here. Good offensive idea from Zeed, but not really working out. Gonna be the forward throw.
Ooh, there we go. That's what we needed to see like 2 games ago.
Right.
We saw the drop zone back there, but we didn't see it with that much like determination until that, right? Now Juanpi up 3 stocks to 1. Gotta feel a lot better because these stocks in these games have been very close. Good on Zeed though to be able to bring this back right now. So now Juanpi want to be on the receiving end of a little bit of damage here, but now here we go, trying to get something started, but still Zeed playing that keep away game so well. But Zeed actually playing a little bit more up close and personal this time with a character that likes to chill back.
Right, we just saw a sort of nair into the tilt, like with such confidence. Even though Zeed is down, it is not affecting any sort of mental game at the moment. Still playing pretty well. Big charge on the Ram. Gonna get punished, of course. Oh my goodness. What a way to finish it. Shades of game 1, another big down air from Juanpi.